Hello, my name is Brandon Figueroa, and today I'll be presenting my Mega Man level. It is called Blazing Infernal Depths. Before I begin, I will tell you a little bit about my vision and some of my goals for this level. My vision for this is Mega Man infiltrating a secret underground base. We start off the level being outside in the dead of night, and Mega Man stumbles upon some old ruins. In these ruins, he'll find enemies and a ladder that leads downward. As Mega Man explores, he'll find that this ladder leads to a facility full of pipes and enemies, and a lot more sophisticated than it is on top. As Mega Man explores, he'll soon find that it goes deeper and deeper, and the deeper he goes, the more difficult and more challenges he'll face. Some of my goals for this level were to create good game flow, to teach the player, and to tell the story/narrative through the design of the level. So let's talk about game flow first. I wanted to create a level that it is not too difficult or easy for the player to go through. That they will need to take their time and really think how they'll go about it, or else they will be bombarded with enemies and projectiles, and they'll probably not make it to the end. But I also didn't want to make it too difficult for them. So I made sure that there were ways for them to go about it and really just make a well-rounded level. And I also wanted to teach the player, and especially in this first part, which I'll play through. I want to teach the player that there will be tricky enemies that you will have to face, but there are solutions to facing these enemies. So for example, this one, he's shooting tops at me, but I was able to jump up here to this platform to avoid them. And now I destroyed him. So teaching the player that there will be enemies that are a little tricky, and that you'll have to navigate and jump and do some other things through the level. And lastly is to, well, tell the story through the design. So above me, in the first area of the level, it was dark outside, there were some ruins, and now we went down this ladder and we're here. We're in this facility that there's pipes, there's enemies, there's a lot of activity going on here. What is happening? What is going on down here? And I really wanted to tell that through the design of the level, saying that there was a lot more going on here than we originally thought. Well, for now, I'm going to play the level, and after the level is completed, I will talk to you a little bit about one of the areas, as well as the entire level itself, as to why I created it, why I did what I did. Well, I'll be back soon. Alright, and that was my level. Well, just to go through a little bit of my process. So it really took a lot of testing back and forth and really putting it out how I wanted it. And I went along with how I wanted the narrative story. So I wanted it to make it, for example, this first area look like ruins. So I made him almost look as if they could have been buildings or some kind of area. And I used a kind of block that makes it look as if it's old. And since this area in particular is supposed to be a facility, I made it rather sophisticated and just full of enemies and made it somewhat difficult to go through in comparison to this first area. But I really took a lot of time to think about how I wanted these areas and why I wanted them like this. I really hope that you enjoyed this level. Again, my name is Brandon Figueroa, and this was Blazing Infernal Depths. Hope you enjoyed.